Welcome back to another edition of Lincoln to Local as we round up the fourth week of the Oklahoma legislative session in 2015. I'm joined again by John Collison, Oklahoma Farm Bureau's Vice President of Public Policy and Communications. And John, two big areas this week that you were focusing on at the Capitol. And the first one, wind energy. What bills are you working on with wind power?
Yeah, I've been working with Representative Sears on some of his bills, worked really closely with him to protect private property rights into the future. If people want to put wind turbines on their property, they're going to be able to put wind turbines on their property. We wanted to make sure that there wasn't some arbitrary setback or some offsets. And Representative Sears has been great to work with this year from up in Osage country. We've worked hard on that. We've also worked for the useful life of a wind turbine. When they're done, they'll be taken down. Decommissioning is the issue that we've been working on. So I feel really pretty good about what we've been doing. Representative Sears on his bill. Wind is important in Oklahoma. We want to make sure that all Oklahomans that want it can benefit from it. And we want to protect people also into the future with these problems. So.
The other issue is hogs, and specifically feral hogs in our state, which can be quite a problem for certain groups and areas.
Yeah, you know, we've put a monetary value on hogs, and we're all for the sport hunting if they want to sport hunt. But what we're not for is just willy-nilly and hauling hogs all around the state and dumping them off to be hunted at a later date. This industry has to have some oversight on it, has to have some regulation to it. If you're going to take your kid's hog to the OIE show or the 4-H show, you got to have them tested. We're going to demand that if pigs are going to be hauled around the state, they're going to have to be tested. We don't want to introduce diseases in places that don't have it today, and that's one of the issues we're facing. So we're working on this. This is a work in progress. This bill will take a long time to get through the process. A lot of people have called and made comments, and we appreciate that. But we are working on this bill to protect farmers and ranchers into the future when it comes to the wild hog population.
Now, I know some people get excited thinking you're trying to limit the hunting of hogs, but truthfully, these are very destructive animals out in the wild.
They are, and we're really not trying to limit the hunting. I mean, we want them all shot, as many as can be shot. But we are trying to make sure that we're not just picking up one pig in one place and dropping them off in the other and hurting our industry. We got a lot of pigs in the panhandle. You know, if a disease was to spread out there because of a hog, that'd be an issue. So there is some regulation that's going to have to come. There's going to have to be some oversight in this. But I tell you what, I'm a big sportsman myself and love to shoot feral pigs, but we got to do it responsibly and be respectful of the landowner too. So,
all right, thank you, John.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for joining us again for Lincoln to Local.